Gonna do another video on the total crisis of 2020-21, ammunition, guns, everything, and all this panic buying and stuff that's been going on. Well, I did go to a gun show, but I got a gun show report, and I'll talk about how the gun shows are. That's separate. I was in town today, and I stopped by the Sportsman Warehouse in Greensboro. Now, when I've been discussing this in videos the past year, okay, I got to the point where I just gave up and stopped going in there because the weird way they dealt with it, like stocking on one day, then another day, and then staggering it so people didn't rush in and buy everything on a day, it got tiresome. And even though I did buy some powder, like you go in there and sometimes there'd be some 1 pound cans of powder, and then they started limiting everything. So I kind of gave up and haven't gone there or to Academy Sports, which is close by, in months. Like I said, I just give up on it because every time I went in there, the shelves are empty and there's nothing there. Well, I've been getting a lot of emails from SG Ammo. I have bought a lot of stuff from them in the past, bulk ammo. And Lucky Gunner, all the main people that are selling ammo online, and most of you guys know them, are sending me emails of things that are coming back in stock. And basically it's 50 caliber BMG, 5.56, 9 millimeter, 7.62 by 39, 30 carbine, and then some surplus rounds are coming in for the 8 millimeter Mauser and that. So they're starting to get inventory to where they're advertising, and even a bunch of 6.5 Carcano came in from PPU. It's all kind of sold out quick. And the price has kind of, some people still had it for the old price, about $20 a box. Then I seen it was $30 a box. Then it was a limit of 4, or some places let you get 100 rounds. Then it all started showing up on a gun broker for $60 a box. All right, so this insanity doesn't stop. But anyway, a lot of you guys are asking about prices and what's going on. So here's what happened. I went to the Sportsman's Warehouse. And what I got my receipt here. I went in there, and generally, like I said, I'll wander around and see what's going on. They had gunpowder. Ooh, right? They had about, I don't know, I'd say 10 sorted cans. The most they had was 2 of any one type of gunpowder. This was $48.95. I used this for 7.35 Carcano, and you were limited to 1 pound. Okay, and the price on this is $37.99. The last time I bought some from my buddy, and that was in January, he got it to me. It was $33. I forget what I said it was. And I went, and the last time I bought powder, which was in the fall, September, October last year, I bought some from Sportsman's Warehouse where there wasn't a limit. I bought 2 cans of an IMR powder, and those are 34 something, 99, so it's $35 a can, okay? Now it's $38 a can. So you can expect that. Now some powders are usually more, or $1 more or less, but IMRs are all about the same. So any IMR powder now, you're looking $38 a pound, okay? Also, I went in there, bought some of these targets. When I was shooting my walker, I salvaged something like this, these targets here. And, those were all there. All the targets were in stock. These Birchwood KCs, shoot and see, I like these. You got the little stickers, you can patch up the holes. You gotta watch them because they had same size, 6 of them was $6.99. And I was looking, that's right, comparison shopping there's 30 of them, and they grabbed me 20 bucks for 30 of them, so buy in bulk. And also, everybody, I'm running low. I guess they don't have boar butter anymore. I got some of this Natural Lube 1000 Plus. That's the same stuff with a different color. And this was, you gotta watch this, this was $7.99. They had another one, $9.99, 3 ounces. It was just a different, this is T17, Natural Lube. It's the boar butter. I forget them tubes, I got them huge tubes, I think are way bigger than this. I bought them over 20 years ago. I think there's still a price tag, but starting to run low on this. This stuff's not cheap either. As for guns, I used to go there, I went there several times over the past, say, 4 months, and they had a whole bunch of these old beat-up used revolvers, old Colts or whatever, you know, like antiques, that are, the finish is screwed up, they're old, you know, and they get some ridiculous prices, $600, $400 for these guns. They had a bunch of black powder. They had a couple cap and ball revolvers and like a Kentucky pistol in the case because their cases were empty. The handgun cases were fairly empty, and this was the way it was right in January with the election inauguration and that. That's when that last surge come in there and wiped that store out, and there was really no guns in the store. Now I went in there. The pistol cases are full. The Taurus, that 380 Taurus, I don't know the model. It's a larger one with a little extended. I think I might have had one. I think I sold it. They had a dozen of them. They had a whole thing of them. They had some of the other lower end guns, the high points. They also had, I think, some more Tauruses or something. I think they had them Caltech 22s, the 22 Magnums. They had a bunch of 45 style or 1911 styles, but they had about 3 cases full of handguns. So they have a lot of handguns in there, okay? And I forget the price on the Taurus. They had the one with the stainless steel slide or the brushed stainless slide and black grip. You could see where there was a bunch sold that were all black, and I think those were the ones everyone bought. Yeah, is that the Spectrum? Could be. They bought all of them because they were probably a little bit less. So I think it was close to 300 bucks or something, 290 something for them. So that was full. There was a whole bunch of AR style rifles in the rack. You know, your usual hunting and sporting guns, some of the long-range guns, which those are really, you know, them $1,500, $2,000 rifles. They never really sold them all out. I found that anything used in their used rifle rack, it's a waste of time even looking at it, because when you look at the price tag, you have to go take some nitro under your tongue, not having a heart attack or whatever the insanity is they want to sell that stuff for. But, and ammunition, there were signs everywhere. There was some ammunition. I didn't even look at it or what was available or the prices, but there was a smaller amount because a couple of the rows that used to have ammo, like when I did in the earlier videos, those had gun cases, and there was only like 2-3 rows of ammunition, and you were limited to 2 boxes a day of anything, rifle, handgun, shotgun, whatever. I guess 2 boxes of ammo a day, okay? And in a way, I don't blame them, because it's ridiculous when people do have stuff in stock, like that PPU Carcano ammo. I mean, some guys did buy 100 rounds, you know, for themselves, all right? But to go and buy a case, okay, at $20 cost, and then go try marking it up. I mean, this is, you know, you just get tired of it. People are tired of it. People aren't paying. People ain't buying it. they finally wised up. The government didn't collapse. There isn't anarchy in the street, okay? I mean, yeah, some places in larger cities, it's always got violent crime, and it sucks living there. That's why I live out here with damn raccoons. But, the fear of being attacked, which was part of the panic, that's kind of fading away. Now you got the fear that these jackasses passing a law, and you're never going to be able to buy gunpowder or primers again, okay? I think you're seeing that they may say they want to do it, and then everybody, executive orders or whatever the hell shit. They're supposed to outlaw 80% receivers in the polymer 80 frames. I still find them at the gun show. You can still order them. The companies are still sending me emails. Hurry up before they pass it. Get your order in and we'll ship it out to you. They're still making them. They're still shipping them. Okay? So, I don't know what to tell you. But that's current situation. They have a ton of pocket guns, 380 pocket guns in stock and some other stuff. They have AR-15s, there was a couple dozen of them, and they're not the cheap ones, okay? There's Davis Defense and all this other stuff. So guns are there. Okay, yes, the ammunition, reloading, there was more dies on the shelf and other reloading tools, and actually powder. Now, I had a friend of mine up in Wisconsin, subscriber, told me that he got back there and he went into a local shop and he said the shelf was full of gunpowder, which I guess, I can say the same thing looking at a shelf that's been empty for the past 4 months and seeing 10, 15 cans of powder. I can say there was a shelf full of powder, but only one that I really needed. So that made the whole buy easy. I know I'm out. I bought 1 pound. Now I got this. If I want to load a few cartridges, I can. But, again, guys, the cost is $40 a pound now. So it looks like it's the same thing again. I mean, this time was much worse. With everything going on politically and the COVID and all this other nonsense, it was way, way worse. It's going to take us a longer time to recover. I don't think you'll see it getting back to normal, at least with primers. Primers are another thing. You can't get them and the price is extremely high, okay? And like I stated, these companies have back orders to the point, they back order well into next year, they stopped taking back orders, okay? I mean, once you got 2 years worth of back orders, so your production for the next 2 years is spoken for, you're going to just stop taking them. It's crazy. But it looks like people are wising up, and if things stay calm and there's no weird political thing or crazy stuff, we should see improvements and more availability. But yes, everything is going to cost more. Okay, so be prepared for that. And because I remember after one of the shortages when powder went up to, it used to be $19 a pound or something, and some of them were $28 or something. And guys would be at the gun show when they finally got in stock and look at the price. Oh, I ain't paying it. I ain't paying it. Yeah, well, then you ain't going to be reloading no more because the price sure as hell ain't coming the hell down. I've never seen like components the price drop. Maybe if they had sales, maybe they'd waiver the $30 hazmat fee to get you to buy. If you buy $200 worth of powder, we'll not charge you the hazmat fee. It's about the best deal you're ever going to get. And sometimes they'd have a sale, but I can't look into the future. I don't know. All right. But there you go, guys. That's what it looks like. It looks like we're very slowly coming out of the insanity. But like I'm saying, as far as being able to buy primers and powder, in any kind of quantities like them big jugs I like getting, it's gonna be sometime 2022 before you see that. All right, stay tuned.